And here we are again, as it has been, as it always will be. Alone, just you and me. Just talking to a screen, telling you who I am. Giant is dead. And now, it is time for me to make my final march on Canterlot, to assault Shining Armor, and to bring this all full circle, to kill Grand Ruler once again, and to lay waste to Starfleet. I find it interesting, though, that after all my machinations in the timeline, all the things that I have done, all the people I have killed over the years, it seems that there might be a small hiccup in the time stream, as there have been 2 people who followed me to this era. Well, 1 person. Apparently, she was able to create some sort of shadow clone that followed her. From what I heard, she said it was to keep the illusion. Oh yes, I heard it. She is an interesting being. But I wonder where she came from, and who she is. You might be wondering what I'm talking about. Well, you see, a few days ago, Grand Ruler was messing with the minds of Starfleet to create an illusionary story about me being some sort of black entity created only by darkness, that feeds on darkness. It was created by the dark energies of all the redeemed people and all that. Meanwhile, he was slowly manipulating and destroying the main 5, using their Valkyrie modes to increase the power of his horns, and to use the orb of reality to bend it so that way his little story became real to them, and that my story, the one that you have spent the past 25 days listening to, was fake. That I was no blackened version of Shining Armor, and that the beings that they killed were in fact just beings of darkness. It must be easy to sleep at night with that thought. But as that story was being told, my vision caught sight of one of those 2 shadowy beings in the cloak. Oh yes, I did know about them. I saw that they were doing their best to save Cadence, and I applaud them. And that they were doing their best to protect Cadence from horrible nightmares that were meant to destroy her mind, thanks to Grand Ruler's Trihorn Crown. I watched them. I watched them help the main 5. But it began to occur to me that these were beings from the future, indeed. But what sort of future would have created them? Not mine. My future is utopia. It did not need beings such as those 2. And it must certainly not have been an alternate future. Was it another dimension's future? I was curious, so I spent my time watching them, most notably the female. And then, just that night, before our final battle, before the death of Giant, I watched the video closely. What follows is a discussion between the Cloaked Shadow and Goldwyn, or Discord. Really? A shadowy being from a future who's actually the Castor and Ileana all grown up. Alright. He made the other shadow vanished. Who are you, Toots? The girl, who I thought was Ileana, giggled.
Well, Gramps,
I watched as she pulled back her hood.
nobody can really get one past you, can they?
she didn't reveal herself to be a white-blue pony-like creature with little clawed hooves and little what looks like to be normal pony hooves and a mismatched pair of horns. She looks like to be a Draconequus! But how is this possible? Whoa. I wasn't expecting to see another cousin of mine show up.
Cousin?
Of course, I expect you. So, which multiversal entity are you? What? Avarice? Destruction? Devastation? Time? Temporal anomalies? Come on, work with me here.
You're funny, Grandpa.
And will you stop calling me Grandpa? You! No. No way. Your Discord I want since he backed up. He was shocked by this. And that's when the female Draconicus giggled.
Yep. Congratulations. I'm your granddaughter. My name's Ed. A pleasure.
She then sprouted multiple hands.
To meet all of you.
I watched this Discord smiled back and sprouted multiple hands. So what are you doing here?
Oh, that all depends on what type of scenario I want to do. Sometimes, during this whole entire business, I fix the timeline. Other times, I cause mayhem and panic.
What?
Oh, I'm what you call a temporal bounty hunter. I search little temporal anomalies, bring them to justice, or I help make the problem worse. Then I add in the cash. Dad says I'm a very naughty girl. Mom says that I shouldn't be playing both sides. But frankly, don't care. I learned from the best.
And that would be me?
Duh, yeah.
So, who's your mother? If Illusion is your father, then.
Oh, that's a secret. Not going to tell you. Let's just see. You're going to figure it out once you see her.
And you're here for?
Oh, just to make sure that Dark King is kept in his cage, and he doesn't go messing up all the other dimensions' timelines.
But wait. Then does that mean?
Yep. He doesn't realize it. I mean, he's watching us right now.
Is he? What? No, he can't be. But then I was in shock as he turned towards my portal, and both of them smiled at me and waved hello. And then they turned around, pulled up their pants, and mooned me! What a literal moon!
You see, he doesn't know this, but he was wrong. The timeline has been changed. And the only one that's keeping him from fading away into a paradox is himself. Just by coming here, he did something that he never thought was possible.
What?
He changed time. He fixed everything.
No, she's wrong!
You so totally are. You're wrong. I can't wait to see how he finds out how he's going to be faded away from time.
Anything else you want to spoil?
No, Dad. You told me when I popped up, you said I didn't spoil it for you then, and I'm not going to spoil it for you now.
Wait a minute. So I remembered you telling me having this conversation about us spoiling things.
And then I remembered you telling me not to spoil it for you then, so that way you could have the conversation that you did now.
So that way I could have the conversation later, so that way we can keep this whole entire temporal paradox going. Ooh, tell me this is as confusing for you as it is for me.
Yep, it is.
Oh, you truly are my little granddaughter. Well, I wish you best of luck, Ed. And I hope you have fun messing with Grand Ruler's head.
Trust me, I did a lot when he was around. Toodles!
Oh my god. No. There's no such thing as a temporal police. There's no such thing as a temporal police. She's wrong. If there was such a thing as a temporal police, then my hand would right now be full of yellow pudding! Chocolate?
Goes to 250 I learned from Grandpa. Never be predictable. Oh, are you talking anyway in your vlogs? Hi, everybody. My name is Ed, hope you enjoyed the next video, because it's going to be a doozy! Yoink!
I don't know who that was, but I can assure you, C's right, C's wrong. I mean, I'm wrong. No, C's wrong and I'm right. Never mind. Cut the feed.